Okie. Itami Koko. Welcome to the end of my Wednesday night. Oh, my girl needs a new tug-of-war rope. This one's been ripped to shreds. Just a little piece of it left. She's growing up so big. And then this little one behind me, I don't know. Little Lucy. Yeah, these dogs are all excited because I'm home. I wasn't home for a couple of hours. Went to the comedy club. My usual Wednesday night. Alright, I'm gonna play now. Acquire weapons at Brutal Beachhead. Fire medium bullets. I did some of that today already. Headshot opponents with pistols. I've already made one daily quest too, it looks like. Alright. Acquire weapons at Brutal Beachhead. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, whoever's watching, good evening. Just back from the comedy club. Figured I'd broadcast a little games before bed. My usual. This is my whole socialization for the day, aside for the comedy clubbing. Talking to dogs. So good evening, and feel free to message and chat with me, because that's why I do this streaming. Just playing a little Fortnite because it doesn't require too much of my attention while I chat. Guy. Where'd you go, fucker? Jesus. Ah. There we go. Dead. That was quick. At least I was 85 and not 95. But it's still pretty fucking sad. My Taylor, you wanna see Taylor? My doggy's here with me. She doesn't want to be on camera. She missed me while I was gone at the comedy show. She's my partner. She comes with me all morning now, most mornings. Well, good part of it anyway. Sometimes do part of my work without her, especially if it's hot. But we do at least a few hours every morning together. Go to the river and pick up some animals and such. Good evening, you guys. Feel free to converse with me. That's why I do this. Acquire weapons at Brutal Beachhead. Alright, we're gonna go back there again. people dropped out with that suggestion. 3 people. Back down to my 1. That's cool. Probably play for about an hour, just in case some of my regulars jump on that want to talk. And barring conversation, I'll probably go into a more, I don't know if I can do a more difficult game this evening. Maybe some Liza P on Twitch, or if I can get online with Elena, we can play some Apex together on Twitch later. I have leveled up. Oh, I'm close to completing a 3rd quest here, I guess, eh? I need to... Or did I just complete that quest? Maybe I did. Didn't know what hit him. Yeah, I completed that quest. The find weapons at Brutal Beachhead. Done. That's probably why I leveled up. It's good to do quests. 0 people watching me now. I'm not surprised. I'm just looking for my friends that want to chat. My YouTube friends. There was somebody. Where'd they go? I feel like somebody's hiding around out here. I've seen footprints before. There we go. Dead. Oh, where are we? Where are we? Got a shooter somewhere. Oh, this direction. There we go. Nice. Could have used that shotgun in both of those close encounters. Oh, what the fuck? Shield up. Snag this car. next storm circle. Maybe hit some cacti along the way, hey? Maybe. Let's grab this chest anyway. No, I didn't mean that. That little shield ain't gonna do shit for me. I need cacti. Players. There's a cacti over there. Gonna take me a... The fuck? Why can't I get in there? That's weird. There we go. Alright. Boom! 100% shielded. Let's go check out the windmill. Shit, I need ammo. Fuck you. Give me your ammunition. So we'll go check out the windmill. That's why I kind of stopped here in the first place. I think this ammo dump right here is going off. It is. We are first in this sucker. That means some good potential. Oh, yeah, I want that thing. Oh, the shield. Actually, shield potion is better than that stuff because you can rack 3 of them, you know. Even though right now it leaves me at a little bit of a deficit. Gatekeeper shotgun. I don't like the sights on that shit. I would rather have my other shotgun back, thank you. Alright, I'm satisfied. I'm out of here. And good thing, because that fucking... storm is about to kill my ass. No, come on, motherfucker. Could probably grab a vehicle in the Nitrodome, but I don't want to be in a vehicle right now, actually. Wonder if I played some hunting game, if more of my audience would engage. I get a kick out of people when they write me that, when they comment that, you know, they don't really like these gaming streaming videos. You know, and like, yeah, you don't have to watch them for one thing, but for another, like, forget about the games. And if you like my video content in general, usually, maybe you got stuff you want to talk to me about. So this is your opportunity, you know. I'm not doing this for YouTube hits. It's probably just freaking hurting my channel the more of this that I do. In terms of my benefits, YouTube wise, you know. But my benefits personal wise, you know, what I'm interested in is the opportunity to engage with people a little bit, you know, in the evenings when I got nothing else I'm doing, rather than just being a passive player or an audience member of some kind of online content. I would like to, you know, play games with someone online or converse, message with people, engage with my YouTube channel. And I think there are probably, you know, a very few people that just want this content, and that's cool too. There are 15, 14 players left. So we're doing alright. Doing alright this round. I don't want to get stuck. Yeah, see, I'm going to get stuck on this big cliff edge, and I got to get way over there. Ten players left. cliff edge. Of course. Alright, we got something going on over here. Down to 7 players. The fuck was she doing? Down to 4 players. That was bizarre. Why would she just run past me and not engage me? Of course, it's probably like a 9-year-old or some shit, you know, that I'm playing against here in this kid's game. But that's like my level, it seems. No, Tay, I'm busy, my girl. I'm busy. Down to 4 players. I ran into the tree. Bonk. It's a good lookout point. Alright. Seeing where my good weapons are. Whoop! Where we got that coming from? Right there. Fuck. 3rd place. I got beat with Mysterio's shotgun. Leveled up and shit though. Alright, ready up. What's up, you two? Having a good Wednesday evening? Because of the open mic mentioned in my title, I think Wednesdays have kind of become my favorite, definitely my favorite night of the week now. Thursday is just kind of a, you know, Thursday has some sentimentality, but Thursday's almost like an X at this point. Let's see, what do I got to do now? Purchase service from a character. Alright, we'll go to the railway and get shields. Eliminate players with the assault rifle or pistol. Headshot opponents with a pistol. They really want me to use a pistol. I don't really like pistols so much. Where's the railway? There we go. Reckless Railway is a place where I know the vending machine there with the shielding. It's a good place to drop in. Doesn't have a lot of weapons right off the bat unless the train happens to come by, but you get your share of shields right away. I need to learn the other vending machines, you know. Get more familiar. I always drop into the same places. I'm very habitual. But it's because you learn a little bit and you want to develop off of that, you know? Somebody's shooting at me already. That hyper jump was about, but anyway. That's what I'm talking about. Big shielding. Alright, should we take this pistol? Let's see if we can get somebody shot with a pistol. That'll help our cause. Who's that fucker right there? Haha. Fuck me. Alright, let's get him. Come on, buddy. Gotcha, fucker. Leveled up again. 'Cause I'm good. Almost died in the process. But, you know, you gotta play. Bandages give you experience points for some fucking reason. Fucker. Right. Assassinated me. What's up, man? How's it going? You finally caught me. I've been waiting for you. Alright then. It's that gay guy. What's up? Hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite. You're saying hermaphrodite? Oh yeah, hermaphrodite. Okay, sorry. Fucked up. I'm reading retarded. My reading skills are low these days. Ow! You right bit me. My monster. Oh. Mm. Oh. Oh. I did not. I didn't train with noms. I was busy working. Fuck you, you little bitch. I was busy working trees yesterday, and by the time I got home, not only was I too tired, but it was like 7 o'clock and such. Yeah, I worked late. We're going into a rainy week, so they're trying to get as much done as they could, you know. Survive seconds in the Nitrodome. Eliminate players with an assault rifle or pistol headshots, blah blah. Go to the Nitrodome. Yeah, I had to throw a video up there to communicate to Noms that I wasn't gonna be around for the 6 o'clock at the very least. Yeah, Tom likes to Tom likes to drink beer, you know. He's a beer drinker. And so it's the kind of job like what happened you know, yesterday was we worked a few hours already, and then, you know, Tom busted open his cooler and offered us a beer, and so we had a beer, you know, and that kind of carried us through another hour and a half or whatever. He offered us another beer, like I don't know. I hope you had a bottle. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had 2 cans while working with Tom the other day. Oh, he just drinks a cheap Bravo because he likes his beer, you know. So he's got a budget that he tries to stay with, and so he buys Bravo because it's inexpensive and it doesn't taste too bad for a beer, you know. Yeah, it's Bravo. It's an affordability thing. It's just like people that drink Budweiser, you know? Like, when I buy a beer, I usually buy an individual tall can of some kind of craft beer. I looked to my side because I thought maybe I had one with me, but I don't. I have a Jack Daniels and Coke tonight, so it's not a craft beer. But a lot of times I'll have a craft beer, you know? But you know, if you're a guy that drinks a case of beer every day, you can't be drinking craft beer, you know, unless you're pretty fortunate financially. So Tom goes with Bravo. And he's generous with it, so I don't complain, of course. When I go to the comedy show like I did tonight, I typically order a a double rum and Coke, because I like spiced rum. I like Jack and Coke. It's probably my second favorite to rum and Coke. But I'm more of a rum guy, if you can't tell from my preference of pints, you know. Why not triple? Because it would be pretty much totally rum then, because they just got it in a little, like... Oh, I wish I could show you a photo. If you're connected to me on my Facebook, even if you're not, you can go and check it out, but in my story you can see my setup for the comedy show. My popcorn, my drinks. I ordered the double spice rum and coke and a Corona because it's $5 beer night, and of the $5 beers, Corona, which again is like toilet water basically, but you know, it's a $5 beer, which is cheap for the comedy club. You know, if I go on a weekend instead of a Wednesday, the prices are way different. Corona's good. Well, that's out of the ones that they're selling for $5. Corona's definitely the best. You know, but it's most of the like really, you know, popular and inexpensive beers that are the $5 deal. You know, of course, the Budweisers, the Heineken or whatever, you know. I don't know. Of that genera, I either drink Stella or Corona. Nope, I have not had cookie in now longer than ever in my in most of my adult life. Certainly in the last 30 years. My no cookie stretch, which hasn't been too long, but it's been longer now for me than ever. And it's frustrating, you know. But that's, yeah, I don't know what to make of it, or how, or you know, what to do about that, or anything. I think I'm just like not gonna get cookie for a little bit. Something, I gotta fix my teeth or some shit. You know? So you pull the fucking doll out. Yeah. Yeah, I got no dolls. I would have had some cookie the other weekend, like last weekend, not just like 3 days ago, but like 10 days ago. That's how long it's been. It's been, if it was 10, it's probably been like 20 days maybe even, or more, with no cookie. That's what I'm saying, like, this is crazy for me, you know? Yeah, I need to get rid of these. I need to fucking buy some new teeth, because this is gross. It's freaking people out. Freaking me out. And my mouth hurts, as you can imagine. I don't know what happened, really, you know. When I started going with Brit a few years back, I had all my teeth. There was like one little hole that I was worried about, and now they're just dropping out. Yeah, I gotta go get myself a fix on it, because it is hurting my cookie for sure. My cookie what would you call it? I don't know. It's hurting my ability to get at some cookie for sure. And then on top of that, like I don't like it. I gotta get something done about it. It's ridiculous at this point. But man, I can't be living without cookie. I got desperate the other day and started like slinging messages to chicks that I don't even want to have nothing to do with. I just figured they'd be desperate. And they weren't even desperate enough to come with me, so fuck it. Yeah, I don't brush my teeth much. Well, yeah, I don't brush my teeth. I've had a long battle with my mouth, man. Like since I was 12 years old or whatever, and whenever I got my fucking, earlier than that, when I got my adult teeth in, they grew in all fucked up. Then they put braces on me. For years I had braces. They had to like change the whole shape of my jaw because my jaw was too narrow. And and they fucking by the time those braces were off, my teeth they looked fucking gross, because you can't brush well with especially with the braces from my age. I don't know how they are now, but fucking I couldn't get my teeth clean, you know. But then it's also my brushing habit. So the last time I brushed, between you and me, here live on YouTube, with 40,000 subscribers that could potentially hear it, the last time I brushed my teeth was probably 3-4 days ago. I don't know. When I feel my teeth are gross, I brush them. But in general, I haven't been big on cleaning my teeth, obviously, you know. So I tell the kids when I go to the schools too, this is what happens when you don't brush your teeth. You get left mouth. It's worse than meth mouth. Is Lethbridge mouth. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. But my teeth basically, well, you know, even before I got divorced, when I was still working at Red Crow, one of the last times I went to go see a dentist, they told me that a couple of the molars on my right side of my mouth were dead, and that there was an infection spreading, you know, forward, that I needed to have root canals and caps put on the infected and dead teeth. And so then they sent me to a specialist who does that stuff, and that guy assumed that I had Indian healthcare, and that he could charge that service onto that, you know, that I had insurance basically. And when he got me in a chair and realized, you know, no, I don't have insurance, he was kind of disappointed and shit. Of course, the procedure didn't happen. The procedure was thousands of dollars per tooth, you know? And I realized, oh yeah, so I'm not getting my teeth, my dental health covered, you know? Then I didn't go to any dental service again for probably a decade or close to there. And I went maybe a couple of years ago, had my teeth cleaned, or no, maybe last year had my teeth cleaned, almost like suffocated in the process. I don't want to go back there. It's just torture. It's like the fucking Little Shop of Horrors dentists, you know. I fucking hate dealing with my mouth after all of the, you know, shit that I've been through. Like when I was in the military, I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, and they didn't put me under, nothing like that. They did them all all four at the same time, and they basically just like gave me Novocaine, used pliers, ripped the fucking things, broke the things, and then ripped them by pieces out of my head, and gave me 2 days off of work and some painkillers, you know? Like, I'm so tired of dealing with my fucking mouth and these teeth. I'll be happy when I get fake ass dentures, and, you know, you just take them out and you put them in whatever the fucking cleaning solution, I don't know. Yeah, implants are too expensive for me, man. I can't do it. I need too many. If I could, I would. I'd get a whole grill. Like, I'd get like gold and silver and shit so I could fucking, you know, have that grin, you know? But, yeah, I can't afford to pay thousands of dollars per tooth. I'm gonna pay a couple thousand, $2,000-3,000 and just get a whole fucking new set of teeth. But yeah, man, I would, if I could, I'd get a fucking nasty ass gold and silver grill and fucking stamps and shit, and it would be cool, you know, some jewels. Couple of nice vampire, what would you call those teeth? But yeah, you know. Oh shit. Holy fuck. Oh, don't take that, dummy. Fuck you. Ah, 7th place. Yeah, fangs. I was looking for the actual name of that tooth. It's not an incisor, it's not a molar, it's not a premolar. It is a canine. Like a dog. It's a canine tooth. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some long canines, some fucking gold and silver up front, you know? I'd be into that. If I had that money, that's what I'd do. And maybe I'll get dentures, and if I ever have the money, I'll do some shit like that. Cause I think having a fucking wicked ass metal grill would be fun, you know? Yeah, I could totally go for that shit. Lube in the tube sock up. I don't use a sock. I had this buddy. He used to be a sparring partner of mine. His formal education was in psychology, and he was working for an outfit here in town that they work with a lot of people that were addicted on some major drugs and shit, right? So they always had stuff like, you know, like needles and, you know, safe stuff for their clients. But they were also trying to combat STDs, STIs, and so they were giving out condoms and lubricants. Lubricants, probably to, you know, make sure that people didn't bleed on, you know, one guy didn't bleed on another guy's dick. That's what I'm thinking. Like, why would you need lubricants in the safe STI managing thing, other than to make sure that nobody start bleeding? And who's gonna start bleeding unless you're like fucking in the ass, right? So I'm just saying. So anyway, they would have a huge supply of individually packeted, you know, individual use lubricant, and sometimes that stuff would go like it has an expiration, even though it really doesn't, but they have an expiration date on it, and so when it expires they can't give it out anymore, even though it's perfectly fine. So my friend at one point gave me boxes of individually packeted lube. I have hundreds and hundreds, thousands, I think. Well, maybe not thousands, but I have hundreds of individual lube packets ready to assist my best masturbatory needs. And I've never been into using socks. I think I talked about this before. You know, I would use somebody's panties who I would know, perhaps. But socks, they seem abrasive. Why do people use socks? Is it just because it's a pocket you can catch it in, or what? A fleshlight. Yeah. No, I had something like that before that my ex-wife bought me, actually. She went to some kind of like sex toy Avon lady show or something, basically. Like somebody who had a side business getting sex toy party purchasing things together, you know? Fuck you, bitch. Excuse my language. Yeah, and she bought me one of them like rubber pussy things, which I don't know, man. I just don't even. I'm not even into that. I'm not even into masturbation and all that shit. You have to do what you have to do. You know, if you're going periods like I currently am, you know, where there's days and days between, it's getting ridiculous. But, yeah, in general, I try to avoid that, you know? So I was messaging around the other day, looking for, okay, my regular cookies are not available. What other cookies are available right now? And I couldn't find any cookies. I was like, fuck. But, you know, anyway. I don't know why anybody who follows this channel wouldn't enjoy my live streams, because that's where you get the real, like, the lowdown if you're talking to me, because I will talk back, and I don't hide shit. True story, when I was in high school, it's a man, because my aunt actually owns a sex shop. Sell hundreds of porn. Oh, I bet, dude. I bet you were the hit with all the boys, man. Like, when I was in high school, that's all we had was magazines, and I was fortunate because my mom, when she was young, she worked in a Playboy club as a bunny waitress, basically. And but she had a lifelong, you know, respect for the Playboy organization. And so, and a respect for sexuality. Like, I was raised in a house where, like, my parents, you know, I saw them completely naked, lots, you know. Like, I didn't, like, they weren't having sex in front of me, but, like, but they weren't, like, also, you know, like, my dad especially kind of, like, you know, got me prepped on things I need to know and stuff like that, but at a fairly early age. And my mom, once I hit puberty and she realized, oh, he's playing with himself, she bought me a subscription to Playboy magazine. And she kept that subscription running for me until I left until I left for the army 4 days after high school graduation. But yeah, I always had Playboy magazine, and I never had any kind of, like, sense of shame over my sexual expression, which has led me into difficulties as an adult. But I don't know what to do about it now. I still don't think that it's a smart thing for anybody to shame, you know? So I think that's a Christian value that's weird, and it leads to like what you see with the Catholic Church. Tell you the truth, you know. And everybody knows exactly what I mean when I say that. So you know. This is what some of those Christian bullshit around shaming sexuality leads to. Oh, I'm sure you hooked the ladies up. Yeah. Yeah, my mom liked porn as much as my dad did. Oh, yeah. I see where you're going. And I've had some of that experience, you know, too. You know, young women, if they can't really go into the sex shop because of their age, and they can't ask their parents because their parents are, like, who would want to ask their parents anyway? Like, I never asked my mom for a Playboy subscription. She just, like, she just knew, right? Like, but anyway, like, them girls gotta use something. Like, why do we not give them the option to be able to buy that stuff? You know? So I've had experiences with girls that needed to access that, but who, well, girl, I should say, girl who wanted to access some of that stuff, but was not of age to access it, that I helped her access some of that stuff. But I could see if you're in high school and you've got a bunch of, you know, dildos and vibrators, fuck, dude, you'd be in business, yeah. It doesn't matter what they want. The reality is, when a girl is like 14 years old, that's when she's biologically ready for that. And even before that, even at a much younger age, they're gonna already start, like, you know, expressing themselves with themselves. You know, I've only raised, well, not true. I guess when I was with Chelsea, I had a couple of years with boys. But in terms of children, I've raised my daughter from, you know, age 4 to grown up in her mid-20s before she stopped talking to me because of the divorce. But and I raised my niece, and, you know, girls start understanding themselves. I'm trying to pick nice words to describe this and not sound like I'm fucked up for knowing it, but girls start learning about themselves much earlier than boys. Their bodies develop differently, you know. And girls' sexual maturity is much earlier than boys. And as far as mental maturity, I mean, that's where we run into the issue, and that's why we have the age limitations and this kind of thing, because we think they're not mentally ready to handle this yet. They might be, like, their bodies might be ready to do that, but their mind isn't. But, you know, what you're talking about is nature. And, you know, what blows me away is most of this, like, most of the fucking shame around sexuality and stuff comes from people that are involved with, you know, the religions and churches and this kind of thing, and they're, like, trying to tell you how to be a good person and this kind of thing. And then, you know, and so you assume they believe in a higher power, something else that is a designer of what we are experiencing. Whether you believe in God or a simulation or aliens or whatever the fuck, if you believe in some kind of higher power, that's not a You know, like, I believe in the sun. So I think I'm outside of the sphere of the imaginary. And I'm not saying that these guys, the higher power people are wrong. But I can only go by what I see, and the sun is, so far as I see, the source of our life. But these people that have the higher power and design ideas, why do you think that they design girls to want to be sexual and capable of having babies at such a young age? Do you think that the designer was wrong in that? You know? That's what I'm getting at. Like, yeah, I'm not surprised at all that you had female customers. In fact, you should have had more female than male. Now I'm gonna wait for feedback. A toy in the mouth and a toy in the front. S toys in the back way, all at the same time. So the three people sitting back, jerking, a conversation, sickos. Yeah. I'm not even sure what led into that. I missed some of the conversation. I was just ranting and playing. Somebody's trying to call me on Facebook. Hold on, I gotta check what that is. Hey, hold on a second, I'm streaming. Alright, we've gone an hour. I'm gonna cut off the broadcast. Sorry for the quick cutoff, but I've got a call I'm gonna attend to.